Hey everybody, this is Amber Perry with the Perry team here at the Property Group, and it's March, which means we have all of February's numbers for Little Rock, North Little Rock, Sherwood, and Maumelle. So these numbers are going to be from February of this year, last month, and we're going to compare them to February of 2018. So let's start with Little Rock. And in February, there were 175 houses that sold. That's actually about the same from this time last year. I think it was like 180, so that stayed pretty consistent. The average sell price is about $241, which has gone up a little bit, so that's good for Little Rock. I think last year was about $223, so we've seen a little bit of an increase, about 7.5% or so. Also, the days on market has gone down, which is a good thing. I think it went from 71 days on market last year to 64 days on market this year. So things are selling a little bit quicker for Little Rock, and your average sell price has gone up as well. So great job, Little Rock. Okay, so now in North Little Rock, also about the same. There's been about 60 houses that sold last month, 57 in 2018. So again, the market has stayed pretty consistent compared to this time last year. The average sell price for North Little Rock, though, has gone down about 9.5%. It went from about 129 or 129,000 last year to about a little over 117,000 in February of this year. Your days on market went from 61 days on market, and it was 50 days on market last year. So again, the market itself, as far as how many homes have sold, average sell prices have stayed pretty consistent, but your days on market is a little bit longer. And if you remember what we talked about last month, that's exactly kind of the trend that we're seeing nationwide. Is we're in a strong market, but properties are going to stay on the market just a little bit longer. So that's not a bad thing. There's more buyers, sell prices are going up, and we're still in a strong market, so that's good. For Sherwood, we've got 52 homes that sold in Sherwood last month compared to 53 in February last year. So again, staying consistent. Average sell price was about the same. I think we were at about 181,000 for February of this year compared to a little over 180,000 last year. So again, staying the same. The days on market, however, has increased about 57%. It went from 47 days on market in 2018 to an average of 74 days on market this year. So Sherwood is seeing a much longer time on market, which is even more of a reason to price your homes properly. Make sure they are ready to sell when you go on the market, because it's very competitive. There's more inventory to choose from now, and so buyers have a little bit more options. They're also more educated, and so make sure if you want your property to not spend 74 days on the market, that you need to position it in a strong spot so that your property sells quicker. In Maumelle, there were 34 homes that sold in February of this year compared to 16 last year. You guys, that is a 112% increase. So Maumelle, your market right now is doing great. Also, your average sell price went from $205,000 to $224,000. That's a little over 9% increase from this time last year. Your days on market, about the same. I think it went up about from 56 to 66 days on market. So not a huge difference there. But in Maumelle, you've got a strong market. The amount of homes that sold in February went up tremendously from this time last year, which again, inventory has gone up. So you guys in Maumelle, have a little bit of patience. Your property might stay on the market just a tad bit longer, but again, there's plenty of inventory. Your property is going to sell because more than twice as many homes are selling this time of year than they were last time of year. So it is a great time to have your house on the market. And with home values consistently increasing, it's a really good time. And for buyers, it's a great time. In any of our markets, you can kind of see they're very similar, whether you're in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Maumelle, or Sherwood. It's a great time to buy just because of the interest rates. They are going up, so we're still hovering around 5%, a little bit below, depending on your credit. And it's just a great time to buy right now or sell. So be sure. Oh, we do have a tip. I almost forgot a tip from our past client. So this month is from Josh, and You guys, I don't edit these, so I'm just going to read it like he wrote it. He said, only tip I can honestly give is for people to find you guys ASAP. So thank you, Josh. But then he goes on to say, a great agent makes for a great experience. Also, shop lending options. Don't settle for the first option. Talk to a few different people to see what they have to offer. Wes Phillips at Bank of England killed it. So a little shout out to Bank of England there. Wes Phillips, thank you very much for taking care of our clients. But he is correct. Shop for options. Don't talk to the same or maybe the lender that you bank with. Talk to a few people, gather the information, and be open with them. Tell them your situation. Be honest with them. Explain your scenario, because a good lender is going to be creative and know what options are going to be better for you. Not everybody is textbook as far as going FHA or going conventional. There's so many different loan programs and assistance programs for everybody out there now. And so just kind of talk to a few people and find out what option is best for you guys. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube page where we will have all of this information and you can stay up to date on every market update every month.